So I got my Twitch mug today, drinking coffee out of it. It's almost empty, but it's because I want to talk about Twitch today with you. So, hey everybody, my name is Luis, also known as Luis G. Just one word on streaming platforms. I am also at the LG Music on, just like up here, social media. And there's a whole reason behind it. I won't go into details and bore you, but I wanted to talk today about what it's like to stream as a musician on Twitch. Now, you may have heard about Twitch. I feel like it's pretty likely that you have. It's a pretty popular streaming site. A lot of people associate it with video games and gamers, and that is a pretty large part of the streamers that exist in that platform. But it also has a huge and just really, really beautiful music community. There is people that are streaming their music, their songs, covers, or doing all kinds of stuff, putting content out, live streamed every single day. And I wanted to talk about what my experience has been with Twitch and hope maybe to inspire you to try it out. So let me take you back to 2020. We all know that was the year that the COVID-19 pandemic hit and shutdowns happened, and it was a really difficult time for a lot of musicians. For me, interestingly enough, I had been doing open mics back then, and I was getting really involved in my local music community. And I had decided, okay, I am gonna start playing shows. I'm gonna start, going to gigs and playing at bars and coffee shops and all of that fun stuff. I had this whole plan laid out. And then, well, we all know what happened. Government shutdowns happened. People had to really adjust their lives completely. People started working from home, started doing school from home, and people were all of a sudden home more and really starting to adjust themselves. And it was really not that different for musicians either. In fact, a lot of musicians tried to think of what are creative ways that I can continue to spread my music while in this shutdown world. And for me, interestingly enough, I did a few live streams on Facebook, and they were okay, right? I was really not sure what to do, and Facebook seemed very similar and very easy and familiar back then. But as the pandemic continued and time kept passing on, I started to wonder, okay, what can I do? Like, what else can I do? How can I grow as a musician and continue maybe these plans that I had, but in the digital world? And so I went to Google, just like everybody does. And I started looking up, where are musicians online? And interestingly enough, I found this article that was talking about Twitch as a platform that some musicians have started streaming online. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go check it out. I've heard of Twitch. Twitch is a gaming site. At least that's what I thought at the time. I love video games, but I've never been someone that watches people playing video games. That's just not for me. And that's okay. There's a huge audience that's who that's for, but that's never been for me. And so I went and checked out Twitch and all of a sudden found that there were like legitimate, really cool musicians that were streaming every day online, and they were having great community interactions, and they were meeting new people. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this a try. And I ended up streaming one day, just randomly. I decided to plug in my camera. I didn't have any of this equipment, any of the sound equipment, any of this background. It was literally just me in front of my camera with my guitar, singing, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna try this out. Let's do this. For lack of a better word, I think my first stream was it was something else. It was an experiment. I did really not know how to operate things. I did not know, like what kind of software you needed. So I started looking it up. I bought myself like a really simple actual web camera, cheap microphone, a cheap audio interface, and kind of just started working from there and started working my way up. Eventually, I bought a better camera and I bought a better microphone and a better audio interface and learned how to use Ableton and started doing all of these things to increase the quality. I invested in good lighting and, even like the stuff like this. Tacos became my brand on Twitch, and it has been just a really, really cool journey since. When I first started streaming on Twitch, I knew a handful of covers. I was like, I could probably play for an hour and that's it. Now my song list is actually really, really long, and I've written originals. I have released and recorded music, and people actually listen to my music, which is really cool, and request it online. And it's just been a really, really neat experience. And so I know the world is kind of back to what it was before the pandemic, and a lot of musicians have gone back to doing the things that they did before, played at local bars, did tours, stuff like that, and that's totally okay. But for me, I decided to stay on Twitch because I found more than just me being able to play music and share my music. I found a just really beautiful, welcoming, and accepting community. I've made some really, really great friends. There's other Twitch streamers and viewers that I've actually met in person. And it's been a really, really neat opportunity. And I just wanted to say that if you ever wanted to try it out, you just should. Twitch is pretty user-friendly. It does require, of course, a little bit of technical knowledge. I've recommended Twitch before to people that have zero technical knowledge, and they're like, this is horrible, I can't do it. So a lot of it too is kind of like you have to build up, right? You're not gonna just go online and everybody's gonna know that you're online and they're gonna come see you. No, like you need to work on, your social media game and maybe create a Discord account and just really, create a schedule and become consistent. Like just like anything else, it takes work to grow, but it has been a really, really fun and exciting and really rewarding opportunity. I think I am able to, at this point, I have everything set up perfectly to where I can literally just pull my guitar out, plug it in, turn my mic on, turn my camera on, turn my lights on, and I'm ready to go. But it wasn't always that case, but now it's just kind of become that simple. Whereas if you're doing an in-person gig, right, you have to sometimes show up an hour or two earlier, do setup, you have to do all of these other things, and it's all this extra work that I don't have to do because I'm doing it from my house. At the end of last year, I kind of thought of maybe starting a series of how to do Twitch, and I've kind of been thinking about it, and I don't know if that's exactly the direction I want to go. I may do maybe a few smaller tutorials in the near future, but I don't know if that's exactly the direction I want to go right now. But I just want to say, like, if anybody's ever interested in learning how to use Twitch, if live streaming on the internet is something you're curious about, let me know. I'm happy to hop on a call. I'm happy to, exchange emails or talk if you want to talk about it, share more of my experiences. It hasn't always been the easiest. I've had a good time on Twitch, but there's also been a lot of stuff just in my personal life over the last couple of years that have made it a little more difficult for me to just go online. And so I'm now just starting to get used to the idea again and streaming consistently and just reconnecting with my community. And that's one thing I would just really, really recommend. Twitch is, again, it's a community. It is not so, of course you can go on Twitch and you can get subscriptions, you can get donations, you can make some money out of it for sure. Just like anything else, just like YouTube is the exact same way, right? Just like any other platform is. But community, I can't say it enough, is the key to success on Twitch. If you are not willing to engage with your audience, I think to me that's one of the biggest differences between playing a live show in person and streaming online on an online platform. In person, if you're playing, let's say you're playing at a bar, like I play at a winery every now and then that I really, really like a lot playing there. The owner's always been super, super nice to me. She's become a good friend, and I just really, really like playing there. But one thing that is so different about playing there versus playing online on Twitch or any other streaming platform is that when you're in a live setting, you're just kind of background noise of someone doing something else, right? Like people are there because they are, having time with their friends, they're eating some food, they're having some drinks, or, whatever they're doing. And you're just kind of the background sound. Yeah, you're going to have people that are like, ooh, this is amazing, and I want to request a song and all of that fun stuff. But that's not always the case. But on Twitch, you are having a conversation with people. You are engaging. You are getting to know your viewers, your fans. I hate calling them fans, but you get to really know people. There was a joke for a while on my channel that my mods made a command for me anytime I would just start talking and being like, don't forget, bro, this is a music stream, and stuff like that. Is just like that a lot of that is what Twitch is about. It is a community. You can definitely, just become that person that just plays music and doesn't pay attention to chat. There are people that do that. But from my experience that I have observed the people that are the most successful on Twitch, the people that actually do well and have actually stayed long term and made something out of it, are the ones that have created and care for their community, that foster their community. Because the thing that I have learned on Twitch is that when you show genuine care for people, when you show people that they matter, that they're not just another number on your screen, they're not just another person that you can get, $5 a month from or whatever. When you show them that, they'll keep coming back. And they will keep coming back, and they will keep supporting you because they want to support you. They will be like, oh my God, you're on, and I'm so excited to see you, and here's a song to request. Or they may, gift somebody a subscription, or they may get a subscription to your channel as well. And it's because people want to feel welcome in this platform. And so, yeah, I just think, again, if you want to try Twitch out, if you have any questions, please let me know. And I may end up actually doing a tutorial series. I haven't decided what direction I'm going to take on this yet. If there is people that want to know more about the technical stuff, I can do it. I actually have a friend that I've been talking to that I met on Twitch, and we've kind of talked a little bit about maybe doing some more technical conversations because, again, Twitch very much is plug and play, but it's plug and play, and you're just going to make sure you have everything working right. Like your sound, is your computer, strong enough, fast enough? Is your internet connection fast enough? Like there's so many smaller variants that will make the experience of your stream better to your audience. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you're new here, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share this with a friend. And I will see you soon. I make a lot of content, or I'm trying to make a lot more content here on YouTube. I share actually all of my videos from Twitch. So if you want to go back and look at what my journey has been, you could probably go through like the Twitch, I think it's called Twitch VODs and Moment playlist. And you can see a lot of my streams, a lot of my ups and downs. So I invite you to do that. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you back soon. Peace out.